Ahsoka's first trailer dropped during Star Wars Celebration, and there is a lot to cover from the trailer. The first teaser trailer gives audiences some preview of the story and show we're expecting in Ahsoka. Dubbed a warrior, outcast, rebel, and Jedi, Ahsoka is on a search. Her quest begins at the fall of the Empire and 5 years into the New Republic era. The show's teaser alluded to a new beginning for so many, a new beginning for some returning characters from a certain animated Star Wars show. Rumors were strongly hinting at a return of Admiral Thrawn. The speculation is that he was gone during the fall of the Galactic Empire. Now Ahsoka needs help in stopping the return of Admiral Thrawn with some help of old friends. The trailer kicks off with Ahsoka observing and investigating an old temple. Could be of Jedi or Sith origin, not sure. Next we hear the voice of Baylan, a Force-sensitive lightsaber wielder and an antagonist of the show. He describes how the new age is a new beginning for many, but not in a good way. He alludes to more war and conflict coming for the galaxy despite years since the Empire's fall. He thinks some will try to seize the power vacuum left from the Empire. We also see Hera, played by Elizabeth Winstead, another character returning from an old Star Wars show. Rebels included a tight-knit group of heroes, including Hera and the recently seen Zeb in The Mandalorian. Amon Esfandi plays Force-sensitive Ezra Bridger, another member of the main heroes of Star Wars Rebels. Their inclusion in the show is massive since they share history with Ahsoka. The Ghost Crew also included a chippy but reliable astromech droid named Chopper. He returns in the show alongside Hera, but we also get to see the return of Sabine Wren, played by Tia Sircar. She and Ahsoka reunite and catch up on things. They both allude to the same fear of an incoming threat. The New Republic enjoyed a nice 5 years of reconstruction and redevelopment since defeating Emperor Palpatine. However, the rebellion never faced off with Admiral Thrawn during the Galactic Civil War. His showcase in tactical aggression tagged with high IQ level made him a favorite of the Emperor. His disappearance in the original trilogy will most likely get explained in the show. I am intrigued to see how Star Wars Rebels will work its way into live-action canon. I love the original animated show. It felt like such a unique era, but now it's getting its way worked into the main lore for the franchise, and I love it. But someone who doesn't love the return of Thrawn is Ahsoka and her group of allies. The Admiral's claim to the Empire will be undeniable when he returns. Ahsoka claims that it's time for her to begin again, with outside threats returning. It would make sense that she would take matters to her own hands. The New Republic's already proving to be easily influenced or complacent in certain scenarios. While not on the verge of being a dictatorship, the New Republic struggles gathering forces after the Galactic Civil War. Many, like the members of the old Ghost Crew or old clone troopers turned rebels, are done with the fighting and war. But it will be up to Ahsoka to help warn and prepare the complacent New Republic for Thrawn. Some other highlights of the trailer include a return of Lothal, the OG planet where one Ezra Bridger met with the original Ghost Crew members in Star Wars Rebels. Ezra is a big character in the animated show and even gained attention from one Darth Vader. He turned out to be Force sensitive and was taken in by Kanan Jarrus, also known as Caleb Doom. Kanan was a former foundling who was lost during the Great Purge decades ago. Kanan met Hera and formed the Ghost Crew with Zeb Orioles, Sabine Wren, and Chopper. Kanan is the only member of the Ghost Crew deceased, but his sacrifice helped Ghost Crew from an Imperial walker and escape Lothal. Oftentimes in the background, the crew steps into the spotlight in live action for the first time ever. The search in this show isn't officially confirmed, but I would suspect the search is for a person, and that person could be Ezra, since he is a Force-sensitive character. Ahsoka could definitely use some Jedi help in deflecting some upcoming threats. Sabine, a Mandalorian warrior, also has plenty of fighting experience. Hera is a tremendous pilot and might have been there during the space battle at the Battle of Endor. One thing I would like to point out is a new Inquisitor-like antagonist that we see in the trailer. They seem to be also Force-sensitive and wield some unique red-orange colored lightsabers. Could these forces be former Inquisitors who were absent during the events of Return of the Jedi? And if they are aligned with Thrawn, perhaps their attempts are to revive the Empire. The fear of Thrawn's return sends shivers to the New Republic diplomats. The final return we see in the trailer is of one Yang. He was a droid teacher and was around during the old Jedi Order. He taught younglings like Mace Windu and Yoda the stories and tales of the old Jedi. He also aided in creating lightsabers for many first-time Force users. And David Tennant, Doctor Who himself, voices the droid. It will be time to begin again for Ahsoka and Rosario Dawson. And Hayden Christensen filmed some scenes for the show, so be on the lookout for some Darth Vader or Anakin hints in the show. Ahsoka drops August 2023 on Disney Plus and features 8 episodes. I expect another trailer to drop before the show, so this could only be a slice of what's to come for Ahsoka. Give me your thoughts on the trailer in the comment section below. Thank you for watching today's video, and I hope that you enjoyed today's topic. If you could hit that sub button, that would be awesome. Hit that like button and boost my video up on the algorithm. Click that bell so you don't miss any of my videos that get uploaded. And if you have some time to spare, check out some of these videos on your screen right now.